how do you feel being back on the front lines?
So I've actually had a wave of emotions since I both got coronavirus, recovered from coronavirus, and then found out that I have antibodies to coronavirus. So I think that when you find out you have the virus, you are a little relieved that you're not crazy, that your symptoms aren't in your head, and that you know that you have a reason for feeling basically so terrible. And then when you recover and you go back to work, you realize that you have a sense of identity with your patients. You feel very fortunate if you didn't get nearly as sick as they do. I think for me, I was seeing sick patients all the time, even just on telemedicine. So I think I minimized even my symptoms when I was sick. Now that I went back, the day I found that I had antibodies, I felt rather invincible, to be completely honest. And I think that I was a little bolder than I should have been, wearing my mask, but taking it down maybe in the middle of a hallway. Since I've had more shifts back and I've realized how much we don't know about the antibodies or the immunity, I still wear the same level of PPE as my colleagues. And I realize that if I don't know how to act, I don't know where to wear a mask, I still wear a mask on the streets of New York City, then I can't imagine anybody else with less protection than I have or less knowledge could do anything different.
Well, we still don't know how long those antibodies last. We still don't know whether you can get this again, all those issues. Let me ask you this. Can can healthcare workers keep this schedule up? I mean, at the end of the day, are you guys prepared to essentially be on this schedule through next fall? And I say next fall, the fall of 2021, because it feels like until there's a vaccine, this is our life.
So I think that we as emergency medicine doctors, frontline healthcare workers, are looking at this as a very long-term issue. And so right now, with a slight lull in the new patients coming into our ERs in New York City, we're actually starting to give each other a little bit of a break, knowing that we have to take a couple of days off, actually connect back with our families if we can, in order to be prepared to be facing this maybe again and again. Remembering that this is, by any account, even the numbers in New York City are viewed very much by my peers as a lull, but certainly not as the end of anything, certainly not the end of the whole thing. I think that it's very magical thinking to think that we're anywhere close to this virus just going away. And the idea that the winter is the next time we'll see a massive wave, I think also is relatively magical, because we know that we have to go into the summer and the next few months with people going in and out of their homes and likely getting more exposed to the virus.
Hello, YouTubers. If you're watching this, it means you've checked out our channel, so thank you. Now do me a favor, subscribe by clicking on that button down there. Click on any of the videos to watch the latest interviews and highlights from MTP Daily and MSNBC. You can get more Beat the Press content every morning in the First Read newsletter. If you're tired of content that you don't know anything about where it came from, you don't have to have that problem with us. NBC News, MSNBC, MTP, and the Meet the Press mindset right here for you on YouTube. Subscribe now.